Greetings Simplicity. Today we have Narain Karthikeyan with us, India's first Formula One racer. But today our talk show is not on his racing, but him being on startup mode. Hi sir, thank you so much for joining.
Yeah, thank you.
So you started this company called TOKEX. What exactly is TOKEX all about?
Well, it's a digital car buying platform. At this point of time, we service only new cars, so buying new cars online. It's very different to the existing portals. We handhold the buyer through the entire journey. We have 30 years of experience in this field. My partner is Horma Sorabji and Autocar. So there's a lot of credibility into it, and the focus is on our recommendation engine. Both of us are experienced and have a very a good automobile background. So the focus is on a recommendation platform, going into a marketplace and then a booking of a car. Obviously, we've tied up with various dealers in the city, and the cities we operate right now are Mumbai, Chennai and Coimbatore. And of course, I'm from Coimbatore, so most of the dealerships are well known to me. So these are our strengths, and the digital platform is a very dynamic one. We have a lot of iterations going on right now. It's very easy to use, and there are two journeys for a car buyer. One is obviously, I spoke a little bit about our recommendation engine, and the next one is if you want to research on a car and get the best price of the car, then you go through our platform tokex.com. So we've kind of refined lots of other websites and seen what works best around the world, and this is unique. It's first of its kind in India, so this is who we are.
So your fascination for cars needs absolutely no explanation. It is by understood for your position that you have. But when it comes to credibility of a car, every car has its own USP. So how does the car rating is based in TOKEX when someone has a segment to buy from?
Obviously, we test drive each and every car. I speak about the dynamics of the car, the ride and handling, and Horma Sorabji speaks about the comfort and the resale and the whole package. So when you combine these two factors, you get a wholesome review of the car. Plus, Autocar content is the best in the country in terms of viewership, readership and so on, and credibility of course. So when we combine all these factors, then I think we have the right ingredients and we have a robust platform. And who better than us to speak about cars? We eat, sleep, breathe cars.
Correct.
So we kind of get to know the pulse of what is around and what the offers are in the market, and so many other factors which the end consumer will benefit out of.
And which car segment do you cater? Is it the mid-budget cars or the luxury cars, or?
We typically deal with all categories of cars, from the entry hatch to the premium segment. But right now our strength seems to be between the mid and the premium. We got a lot of customers in that segment because we've been able to make a price difference of between 2 and 15%. And that's a lot of saving when buying those expensive cars or the mid-range cars.
So what is the advantage of buying at TOKEX? Because India is a very conventional mind when it comes to buying cars. A lot of sentiments are attached to people when they select a car. They prefer going to the dealer, talking, and then taking peer review, and a lot of things that are attached when they buy a car. So what is the advantage in buying at TOKEX?
Well, I think it's convenience firstly. Secondly, it's a multi-brand digital platform wherein we collect a lot of data from various dealers, OEMs, and put it up in our in the platform itself. So the end buyer has a lot of choice on what he would do. It's a neutral platform, so we don't push on one single brand. So typically the buying experience, or if you go through our digital platform, is you can book a test drive from any place, your workplace, your house, and for a particular budget the buyer wants, and then after which all his paperwork, everything else, all formalities are completed, and then he can go to the dealership and finally take delivery of his car. So that's the way we kind of operate.
And when it comes to the future of TOKEX, what is the expansion mode of the Okay.
Well, obviously by April we want to hit few more cities, tier 2 cities as well. We find a lot of growth potential. We're getting a new app going. There are so many other things which we are getting onto. Lots of cool features in the app as well. We don't want to spread ourselves too thin because we want to do a solid job in these places. We've done around 500 cars, and in internet terms, GMV value of 30 crores so far. So we're doing quite strong. We have taken baby steps. We are crawling right now. So hopefully, there's a lot of positive things to the platform itself, which might add to the wow factor, and also, end of the day, it's all the experience and the journey of the customer, which we always keep in our back of our heads and try and do the best for them.
So TalkX was your mastermind. How did the idea even come to you of coming up with something like that?
So, to be honest, it's not my mastermind. It's Autocar it's a content-driven site, purely content-driven site, and it has a lot of traffic. So Hormaz and I thought about it, and there are a lot of people who ask Autocar's recommendation to buy a new car. So this is the digital arm of Autocar, wherein we created the new platform to service only new cars, and that's how it started. In China and in the US, there are lots of these online companies which are very successful, and it's nothing new, but it's just that our relationships with the OEM and the dealer network itself goes beyond the existing people who are in this domain. So we have certain advantages, and we obviously are banking on those advantages.
And what are the challenges you have faced so far with your brand?
Well, we are too small to face any challenges right now. It's going pretty okay, pretty strong, to be honest. When we grow and scale, then we would know what the challenges could be. Right now, we are adding a lot of value to the customer, and he's very happy about. And the dealership seem to be happy to work with us, so it's a win-win for everyone.
Coming to your racing, about what is planned for the next year?
So racing-wise, yes, I've been racing after Formula 1. I've been racing in Japan for the last 4 years, and I continue to race there next year in the Super Formula series. I drive for Honda, and our winter testing program starts off on the 1st of December until the 8th, and then from 18th to 22nd. So that'll be the close for this year, and then again the season starts in April and goes up to November, and hopefully we can do a solid job and try and do the best.
So there were talks about you starting an academy, a racing academy in Coimbatore. So how far has it gone ahead with it?
We did start a racing academy in between 2006 and 9. It was backed by Bharat Petroleum, hence was called the Speed NK Racing Academy, and we had about 30 graduates go from it, and 2 of them are professionals. Aditya Patel drives for Audi India, and he's doing a great job. So this is what we would like to replicate. So we are in revival mode, and hopefully in 2018 Speed NK Racing Academy we will restart, and we'll get some new upcoming talents in from India and nurture them and give them a lot of support. I have a lot of experience in motor racing, so I would like to share this with them and try and make them professionals as well.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you
so much for joining.
Thank you so much. Thanks.